5:30 edition, a threat against a high school made in the name of a student.
But investigators say it was actually another student who set up the account as a prank. Of course, now no one's really laughing at all. News Channel 3's Dan Klein reports a viral post made for a chaotic day, but fellow students helped deputies track down the real culprit.
Phones at the Lewis County Sheriff's Office?
It was unreal.
Ringing and ringing Monday.
In my 18 years here, I don't think I've had a busier day. I really don't.
A threat against the high school on Snapchat Sunday night quickly going viral.
Every time you take it seriously.
But the name on the threat, an innocent student.
I was satisfied that it wasn't him.
Identity theft just isn't about your credit score.
In part because he had an Android phone. And other students pointed out already, thanks to the emojis used, the threats came from an iPhone, helping investigators who didn't even know what Snapchat was until now. For Superintendent Jamie Weddington, the scare was twofold. The threat itself, as well as the realization of how easy it is to set up a social media account under someone else's name.
And it could happen to any of us. It could happen to me. It could happen to you.
I think social media and drugs are the root of all evil now.
In just 24 hours, deputies were able to get the information they needed from Snapchat and the internet provider to give them a location. The teen admitting
This individual doesn't realize the dangerous situation that he just created.
his parents were surprised and cooperative.
They let him have it.
And the sheriff hopes that's a lesson to any copycats out there. The technology used to make the threat is the same technology used to make an arrest.
And I hope that sends a message to anyone else. You can do it, but we'll find you.
Weddington says he's planning to meet with the innocent victim and his parents.
But I'm concerned about, their well-being, their ability to come back to school and have a good school year.
A normal day of school Tuesday, though attendance was still down a little bit. A normal day at the sheriff's office, too.
Much quieter. More peaceful today.
Of course, the names and even grades of the suspect and the innocent victim are not being released, but the sheriff says they're just acquaintances, Amanda, not friends, not enemies, and no obvious connection why that person's name was chosen.
And leave it to the kids to figure out that the emojis were
That's right, absolutely.
from the different phones. That's a first for me, at least, hearing that.
Gotta love that.
Yeah, thanks. Lewis County had a planned teacher in service day yesterday, so the class schedule was not affected by the threats. And while the suspect was arrested, there was no word on what charges he might face. But the sheriff says because of his age, he is unlikely to face charges as an adult.